everybody, local Lego Men here, and welcome back to yet another Lego Minecraft review. And today, we're taking a look at a very interesting set. That being set 21261, containing 312 pieces and retailing for $35, the Wolf Stronghold. Now, I am a big fan of the mob house builds. In fact, it's one of my favorite subgenres of the Lego Minecraft theme, and I was really excited when this set was rumored to be coming out, but after getting it in person, I kind of have some mixed opinions on it, so without further ado, let's take a look at this set. Alrighty, now this is quite the interesting set, but before we take a look at the Stronghold build, we first need to take a look at the figures, starting off with the Wolf Tamer. And the Wolf Tamer comes with a netherite sword and wolf shield as an accessory, which both look great, and this is a very solid figure. In fact, I really think it's one of the better ones of the wave, since the color scheme is spot on with this awesome dark green outfit with these dark brown straps, and I also really appreciate the inclusion of the bone on the back print, since obviously if you're going to be a wolf tamer in Minecraft, the one thing you're gonna need is a lot of bones. Next up, we have one of the two enemy mobs included within this set, that being the skeleton. And the skeleton comes with an enchanted bow and arrow as an accessory, and this is a pretty simplistic figure, and this is also one that all Lego Minecraft fans are very used to by now, since this is the same Lego skeleton design that we have been getting since the start of the wave. Now, obviously, in a perfect world, these skeletons would have a more blocky design for the body so that it would be more game accurate, but honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal, and overall, it's a pretty solid figure. After that, we have yet another skeleton, and this skeleton comes with a basic bow and arrow as an accessory, and this is literally the exact same skeleton figure that we just took a look at, except now it has a diamond helmet, which is a nice inclusion, since obviously these simpler basic mobs are included in pretty much every wave of Minecraft sets so that newer fans can still collect those iconic enemies, but for people who have been collecting the theme for a while, it is nice to get a little bit of variation, even if it is just a diamond helmet, since that does help to freshen up these character inclusions. Next up, we have the Untamed Wolf, and the Untamed Wolf is a very cool inclusion here, since it's technically only come in one set, that being the Taiga Adventure set from 2020, but it is very good to be getting this character in another set, especially since wolves are like the main animal that you could tame back in basic Minecraft like 10 years ago, and overall the design is pretty spot on. And last but most certainly not least, we have the Tamed Wolf, and this is another great inclusion within the set. Obviously, if we're getting a set called the Wolf Stronghold, it's pretty much required to have a tamed wolf, but I really do like that this wolf does have a new collar color, since we have gotten tamed wolves in prior sets, and the collar colors I believe have been red and blue, so it is nice to get a new collar color for the tamed wolf, and overall this is another very well designed friendly mob. Alrighty, now that we've taken a look at all of the characters included within this set, it's time to take a look at the build, and for me this is kind of where the issues start to appear with this set. Now, I'm not saying that the build's bad, but if we remove the figures from the outside of this set, it starts to look pretty barren. And don't get me wrong, there are some cool details, like I like the inclusion of the sweet berry bush, these mushrooms, and the taiga tree to better theme the set around the taiga biome, but other than that, the main exterior is definitely a lot less detailed, which is kind of sad to see, since a lot of the other sets within this wave put a big emphasis on the detail and smaller design points, and this set just doesn't really have that. But moving on to the Stronghold, the exterior is pretty solid, having this door which opens and closes, along with the wolf face. Now, this is where one of the main mechanics of the set comes into play, since the wolf face can actually be flipped around to reveal an angry wolf face, which I think is a really cool extra detail that they definitely didn't have to include, but it does improve the set quite a bit, and I will say that the actual building technique for making the face section for the wolf was really fun and pretty creative. And I'm kind of sad that those smaller building techniques didn't make it to the rest of the set, but where they are here, they're done really well. And if we move into the interior of the Wolf Stronghold, we see what is, in my opinion, another flaw of the set. This is a very barren interior, In fact, there's really not that much going on at all. We do have some cool items like a crafting table, an anvil, a blast furnace, along with a chest, including some bones and berries, but the best inclusion within the interior is the smithing table, since surprisingly enough, we have not gotten a LEGO Minecraft smithing table ever. And although it's a great inclusion within this set, it still doesn't make up for many of the flaws included within the model. Lastly, I want to talk about the combination feature included within this set, since if you didn't know, over the past couple of wave of LEGO Minecraft sets, they have been introducing this concept of combinable sets where if you get two separate sets, there is a specific way within the instructions to combine them together, and this specific set combines with the Pirate Ship Adventure set, which is also releasing this wave, and I have to say, it doesn't look half bad. But that's pretty much it. So if I had to rate this set, what would I rate it? I would definitely rate this set a 2.5 out of 5, which might seem a little bit harsh, and it is still an interesting set. I just think when you compare it to a lot of the mob houses that we have gotten in previous waves, it does not really meet that level, and although some elements of it are very cool and some of the new blocks are pretty neat, I just don't think this really lives up to the quality of some of the other sets this wave, especially when it comes to smaller, minute details. But if you are interested in this set, I would definitely not dissuade you from picking it up, since there are a lot of cool mobs, and it does have some interesting features, but I just wouldn't recommend this for the everyday consumer. So yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed this LEGO Minecraft review, and make sure to subscribe since reviews on the rest of the wave will be coming out very shortly. And I will see all of you in those reviews. Bye!